Sunseekers, we've done it. We have reached the end of another week. Oh, and we are edging closer and closer to that first day back at class. I hope that your Friday is off to a great start, and I appreciate you sharing part of your morning with us. Coming up on the show today, we're going to dedicate a fair amount of time to a restaurant that we don't even have in Canada, at least not to my knowledge. Maybe you've seen it in your social media feed, Cracker Barrel. Cracker Barrel is trending everywhere this morning because, like many restaurants, they've made some changes and it has ticked off their customers. What has happened here? We'll pull it apart. We'll go inside a Cracker Barrel. Maybe you've eaten there. If you have, I will rely on your expertise this morning. And they're not the first restaurant to make changes that we didn't like. We're going to talk about change that we liked and change we didn't like when it came to our favorite restaurants and our favorite stores. We've done that before. Remember Coke? We've got this new Coke and you're going to love it. The hype for the new Coke. And then it came and everyone went, it tastes a little different, and the hype. That was probably the biggest one. Anyway, we're also going to talk about the continued AI invasion. Yesterday was the glasses. Today it's your teddy bear. We all had one. It was a stuffy on your bed. It would console you. It was great to hug. I had a Curious George when I was a kid. He was a little monkey, and he was my favorite guy. Got me through some tough times. Me and Curious George. The stuffy has moved to the Tamagotchi, and now there are companies that are going to put ChatGPT and voice-activated technology in the dolls. Your dolls will start talking to your kids. We'll talk about that. Also, a pizza expert. I'd like this job. A pizza expert. Friday, the most popular day of the week for eating pizza. So we got to talk pizza. Pizza expert shares the number one best way to reheat leftover slices. And it's not the air fryer. Then what? And wow, this is interesting. The airline that is, the North American airline that is bringing back 3-course meals. They're ditching the pretzels. And wow, we're going to go back to a 3-course meal. Who's doing this? And how much is it going to cost to buy a ticket on that plane? That and more, all coming up on this fantastic Friday edition of the show. Again, thank you for sharing part of your morning with us. We've got just 12 days left till back to school. 12 days, 1 hour, 54 minutes. And the weekend weather forecast is looking really good. Not stupendous, not spectacular, not perfect, but it could be worse. We're going to have sunshine and temperatures that are a bit of a cool down compared to what we've been used to. But we'll take it. We're running out of time before the kids are back at school, and actually a nice summer rebound is coming for next week. So if these temperatures are just a little too cool for you, today we'll squeak out a high of 20 degrees. Could see some rain showers tonight. Nice Saturday on the way. They are saying a 30% chance of showers, but if you're taking in yard sales, if you've got a community barbecue, festival, one of these last events before the year wraps up, not too bad and really comfortable. If the heat bothers you, it won't be bugging you this weekend. And Sunday, nice 20 degrees, and then warm up. It's like Mother Nature saying, well, this is it, last kick of the cat. And again, I have had so many discussions with people online about this weekend being September long weekend, the one that is after this one. And you know what? Just check your calendar. It's weird. Most of the days fall in August for our Labor Day long weekend. It's bizarre. We call it September long. It's Labor Day, and it's next weekend. And it does fall in August. It's confusing a lot of people. I've had several people say, okay, we'll get together on September long weekend. We'll see you on the 6th. I'm like, nope. Guys, no. It's September long weekend is August 29th, August 30th, August 31st, and September 1st. We get 1 day of September in our September long weekend this year, just the way the calendar works. So anyway, heads up, Sunseekers. There you go. Let's get into it. We've got a Friday to attend to. Good morning, and welcome aboard. Hey, good to see you. Let's get going. I hope your Friday's off to a great start and you had a great day yesterday. I'd like to hear about it. We've got yesterday's good thing coming up. Fridays are usually a little bit easier than the rest of the week to pull on some stuff that has been awesome for us earlier in the week. We get some of the lurkers off the bench to share something awesome that's happened to them during the week. Sometimes pictures roll in, and we start the day with some positivity. So get locked and loaded and ready to go for that. But before we get to our good thing, we want to say good morning to our Sunseekers and lurkers who are here to say hello, give us a wave, and be about their business, whether it be checking in for 2 minutes, 20 minutes, 2 hours show. Again, we move over to Twitch exclusively for hour 2 for our VIPs at twitch.tv/Tyler Glen Show. And you can also watch through the website at tylerglenshow.com. Road Reverend and Tracy Roger in this morning, both of them in on Twitch this morning. Good to see you both. Coffee emojis, keyboard emoji. Yes, we have our Friday song locked, loaded, ready to go to welcome in the weekend. Ron is over on X, Mr. X, we call him. Cindy is here, too. Good morning to the Sunseekers. Cindy is over on Twitch, and so is Zumba Bernice and Katie4380. And Janine is saying good morning to everybody on Facebook, and she's got her Friday emojis rocking and rolling with sunshine and beers and coffee and wine and beers and tequila and house and a sales ticket. Oh, what's going on? Change of address. New house in the works, Janine. What's going on? I pay attention. You think I'm just scrolling through willy-nilly, not paying attention to what you're saying? Oh, I look at every word, every emoji. Richard's here. Hey, I ran into Richard yesterday. I was over at Murray's, and good to see you, Richard. Oh, we're old friends now. One more meeting, Richard, and we're old buddies. That's how this works. 3 times the charm, right? Good to see you yesterday. Patricia's here on Facebook. Hi, Pat. Hope you're having a great Friday. And Jody, too, who's also on Facebook. And Nick joins us on Twitch. He's saying happy Keyboard Friday to the Sunseekers and can't wait for Keyboard 2. It's coming up. Megan is here on Facebook. Hi, Megan. Hope you had a great week. I hope you're having a nice morning and you're ready for the weekend. Hope you got big plans for the weekend. And, yeah, it looks like weather's going to cooperate. Not the warmest weekend, but that doesn't matter. We'll have the sunshine at least. Cindy says, a monkey explains some things. Are you making fun of my Curious George? Come on now. You know what I'm talking. Curious George. Curious George. Okay, this is him. This is a picture. I have a picture of him even. No, maybe I don't. He was my emotional support animal. I think I've still got him somewhere in the house. Can you believe that? All the images are of the new Curious George. No, we got to go to the 70s. You got to find it from the 70s, man. Oh, there it is. Oh, someone's got one for sale on Etsy. So that's good to know because if I can't find my Curious George, there he is. Oh, man. It's a teeny little picture. Look at him. He's so adorable. Oh, Tyler, you grew up in the 1920s, didn't you? Was your stuffed animal made with horsehair? It was a monkey made with horsehair and love. Did you have a stuffy? Do you remember your stuff? You do. And you know what? If you can't tell me what your stuffy was, you're just lying. You don't have amnesia. You had a stuffy. Everybody had a stuffy. Everybody had a stuffed animal that consoled them and sat on the bed. There's my buddy, Curious George. And he still has his eyes and his nose, which is pretty amazing considering that they're like glued on with like 2 little specks of glue. Anyway, more on stuffies coming up. They're going to freak us all out now because they're going to talk with AI. How was your day, Tyler? Did you have a good day? I just heard you in the bathroom pinching off a loaf. Is everything all right? You have enough fiber in your diet? Wait, whoa, monkey, hang on. I know we're close. I need your support, but I don't need you to hold my hand on the toilet. You've been sounding quite emotional lately. Is everything okay with the live stream? Everything's just fine. I think we got to take the batteries out of this guy. Take the batteries out. Derek is here. Derek says that good morning. Hamiota street dance in honor of the firefighters tonight. Dinner is at 6:30. Entertainment from 8 till 10. I wish that Simple Jack was playing though. Like I don't know. I don't know if it's worth a visit unless the resident house band at the Beach Bunker, Simple Jack, is playing. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Hamiota, if you... Oh, wait a second. Hang on. Breaking news. Hang on. Cicada plays first. Then... Oh, my God. It's Simple Jack. Simple Jack. Holy crap. Simple Jack. Not exactly simple. I like Jack. It's Friday. Good day for a Jack. Even Simple Jack. Quentin is here on Twitch. Good morning, Quentin. Ange is here on Facebook. Melanie Lavich. Hi, Melanie. So nice to see you. Thanks for the good morning. Melanie is over on Facebook. Welcome. Wendy's here too. Hi, Wendy Tremblay. Hope you had a nice week and you're ready for the weekend. Borrowed Bean is here on Twitch this morning. Richard says, good to see you. Thumbs up. Yeah. That's awesome. Bumping into the Sunseekers. It's not funny. You can just like go months and months and months without seeing anybody, and then all of a sudden it's like every time you turn around, you're seeing your pals. It's crazy. Works that way. Comes in threes, I think. Cindy says he's curious like you, Tyler, and likes to explore new things. I never really watched the show, I'll be honest with you. I don't know. I think it was a gift. I got it as a gift, and I don't know. I guess it's in the name, so do you think I'm curious, or am I just a shit disturber? I guess that would be a bad toy. Shit disturber George did not sell well. And shit disturber doesn't rhyme with Sean. I guess you could, because Curious George has a flow to it. Shit disturber Sean. It is the cutest little toy. It's shit disturber Sean. He's a monkey. He's an ape. You're going to want to buy one because he's great. Yeah, shit disturber Sean. That would have been more maybe in life. Maybe my parents were trying to make me curious, settled me down, control my ADD. What? What's going on, Borrowed Bean? Oh, who also had a Curious George? Oh, my God. I'll send him the link. There's one for sale on eBay. Money's no object. We're talking about childhood memories. Curious George. I'll send him the link. He got rid of it since. He didn't get rid of it. It got misplaced. You got rid of it for him, didn't you? His little buddy. My stuffy was Popple, says Borrowed Bean. Oh, we're getting into stuffies. Okay, let's do a good thing, and then let's get into the show, okay? Oh, stuffies has hit a nerve. It's when you share. Oh, Quentin sent his stuffy in. It's a pierogi. Go figure. The quintessential dolphin stuffy. Okay, yesterday's good thing. Hey, it was my mom's birthday yesterday, and we got to go out and have some food and some laughs and some visiting time. And, of course, we had to take a picture to prove we were together and to commemorate the occasion. There we are. Yeah. Big smiles. And there's Mom with the glasses on her head, and Dad is staring at the phone like, is this where I'm supposed to look? Who's in there? Who's in the phone? Who is in the phone? Who lives in the phone? Dad, just, can you smile? It's the government, isn't it? The government. Oh, man. Yeah. 71 years old yesterday. 71 plus one. Oh, there's the shot. There is a couple of fine-looking people who are filled with chicken and shrimp. They're all plumped up on chicken and shrimp and birthday cake. Mom and son. There we go. The one that taught me to never tell a lie. Okay? So it's going to snow this weekend. I'm living up to those standards. Watch for snow this weekend. Never tell a lie. Move to Canada. We have no income tax. I just can't tell a lie. It's inconceivable that I would tell a lie. Bologna is steak. Steak is bologna. They're interchangeable. I cannot lie. I cannot tell a lie. And Skydancer Casino's got a big Halloween party planned for the 31st. Hey, if you're looking for something completely different and fun to do, it's 88 miles south of Brandon. It's an hour and a half south of Brandon in Belcourt. And the reason that this is a big deal is because they have America's top tribute band. They're called Hairball. And it kind of sounds odd, but they've been doing this for 25 years. They do a spot-on Van Halen, AC/DC, Kiss, Motley Crue, and it's complete in costume. They blow people away every place they visit, and they've been doing it for 25 years. So we're very lucky to have them close to the area. And what better night to have like an 80s, 70s, 80s, 90s tribute band stop by than Halloween. And so this is going to be a lot of fun. It's a 21-plus event. Tickets are $50. They jump to $65 after October the 1st. Visit SkydancerCasino.com. And in the meantime, we continue to count down to the legendary Tracy Bird, who will be coming to Skydancer Saturday, November the 15th. At Sunrise Credit Union, your chance to win cold, hard cash continues, but only for a few more days. $1,000. Just tap that Sunrise Credit Union member card. Doing that back-to-school shopping this weekend? Tap your card from Sunrise Credit Union, and every time you tap, it's an entry for $1,000 in cash. The draw is coming up at the end of the month. It's from the Canadian Credit Union Association. And also until October the 4th, approved Sunrise Ag loans and Ag mortgages will be entered to win one of 3 $5,000 fuel cards. Oh, how long do you think that would last? A $5,000 fuel card. 2 solid weeks of gas. That's pretty incredible. Anyway, you don't have a lot of time to get in on that, so visit sunrisecu.mb.ca. And if you're looking for weekend treats, weekend meats, and weekend eats, you know where to go. Co-ops of Westman, you're at home here with your local co-op. If you're looking for smokies at the campsite, maybe some pork chops to throw on the grill, everything from bottled water and snacks to, of course, your favorite soda, including the Co-op Gold brand that we talk about regularly on the show, and we always taste some delicious and exciting new foods from Co-op Gold. Visit your local co-op, and you're supporting the community. Heritage, Pembina, Twin Valley, Valley View, Boundary, and Hamiota Co-op, too. And it's not just food. Fill up with gas. Visit the home centers and, of course, the food stores at your local co-ops of Westman. Derek says he had a stuffy that looked like Casey from Mr. Dress-Up. But I was done with, I hardly remember taking a pen to his face and drawing lines all over. Ooh, I did that to my sister's Barbie doll one time. She needed tattoos. She looked like she needed some tats, so I just took it upon myself to deliver. So said tats on the, well, I'm not going to, all over the place. Nick says, I never had a Curious George, but I don't have a Tubby Nugget. What? I'm not sure I understand that. Melanie says, it was my mom's birthday yesterday. Melanie, we have mommy sisters. That's what that's called. Mommy sisters. Now, if you were born on September the 29th, 1973, things are going to get very weird. Because that would mean that, especially if you were born in Mendoza, maybe we have the same mom. Melanie, maybe you're my long-lost sister. I don't know. I have one. I already have one. So I could always use. You can never have too many family. Okay. Get back on track, Tyler. What are you doing? Nick Adams. Okay, good thing. We heard Valdi. Oh, yes. Save me, a rock and roll song. How is he looking? Is he looking good? I'm surprised I didn't have anybody shoot me a picture of that. but I bet you it wouldn't take long to get one. Oh, there's Nick. Okay, I've got access to your pictures here, Nick. You come up in my search for Voldy when I... in fact, you're president of the Voldy fan club. What is happening here? Oh, my God. So Nick is in the mosh pit. There's a mosh pit there, especially when play me a rock and roll song. There he is. Oh, my gosh. And this is just before they called the police because of the noise ordinance. He went into You Gotta Fight for Your Right to Party from the Beastie Boys immediately following these pictures.
Thank you for being so gracious today. You know, on the occasion I've had to play in front of people that didn't want to hear me. It was tough. It was really tough. I wrote a song about it, though. I did, yeah. I came into town as a man of renown.
Okay, well, we don't want to get in trouble. He wrote a song about people who didn't want to hear his music. That is a guy I like. Very good. And so check that out. There's Nick meeting the legendary Voldy. There is Nick and Voldy, and he's even got a Voldy record. Oh, my gosh, you're so lucky. Nick, look at that. That is fantastic. Richard's good thing from yesterday is he hung out with his good friend Cowboy. That's fantastic. Friend time is good times. Pick cranberries with my sister, says Cindy, and this is the haul that they've got for their cranberry wine. They've already started making it. Oh, and then there's a bacon weave from another show. Tub 1 of 2. Oh, look at the cranberries. No urinary tract infection is in that family. No way. We've got the nature's medicine to get rid of UTIs, baby. If you're Ukrainian, you know it's a staple with pierogies. Oh, right. That's what we're supposed to say. Cindy is not making cranberry wine. It's for the pierogies. Right. Shh. Nothing to see here. Wasn't there a country song? Cranberry wine in Dauphin, Manitoba. I guzzled it down. I can't remember what happened right after that. I ended up face down, laying on the ground after my cranberry wine. Borrowed Beans GT. I got my first garden tomato yesterday. Oh, isn't that something? Just delicious. Oh. Bring on the toasted tomato sandwiches. Oh, it's going to be fantastic. I love this time of year. Oh, man. Zumba Bernice enjoyed a afternoon party at Shanks. It was a staff party. Oh, that's very nice. Look at this. Look at this swing. She's doing her... This is Zumba Bernice doing a Happy Gilmore. I didn't think that they allowed that, where you run up to the golf ball and you take a swing. Watch out for Zumba Bernice on the course. She is not listening to the rules. She is not listening to the... Oh, there's some of the crew, and they're enjoying their time. There she is again. This is just at the time where she finished running and hit the ball. So Zumba Bernice, not only famous for her Zumba, but her Happy Gilmore. So please be careful around Zumba Bernice. Kapowie! If you have not seen Happy Gilmore 2, you have no idea what you're missing. It's so fantastic. What a great movie. Although this wouldn't be a movie, a weekend to be inside watching a movie. You want to be outside, enjoying the nice weather. Stacy had some fun volunteering at a community barbecue. The Brandon and area realtors had oh, there's my buddy Cam. He's my neighbor. Cam having a hot dog. And some other folks, downtown Brandon. What a beautiful day for a barbecue. Barbecue fundraiser. Oh, yes, and that a hot dog costume had to come out. You can't have a hot dog party with the Brandon area realtors without looking like a bunch of wieners. Hey, those are pretty big. There's some nice size sausages going on. There's Trina Bandura. And Cam, I don't know why Cam's not smiling. Man, you got a nice looking hot dog right there, man. Jeez, everybody needs to smile more, man. If you've got a hot dog, your life is good. And Carla made it to Tofino Beach yesterday on the Pacific Rim. And, I think it was Boiled Bean who asked about beach cams in Canada. And this is the one that we have had. We use this one on Canada Day. She's got some ocean pics for us. Made it to Tofino. I mispronounce it. Sometimes I call Tofino. Tofino. Oh, no sound. Carla. Oh. Dan says this is the best surfing in all of Canada. That's right. Oh, look, there's some surfers. Let's go surfing now. Everyone in BC now. Coming to BC, which stands for Bring Cash. Yes, you can visit this beach and go surfing in Canada if you too have $5,000 for the admission cost. Oh, that's beautiful. Thanks, Carla. It's a good thing if you can spend the day by the ocean. There's no two ways about it. Melanie says, nope, I wasn't born in September. Okay, I thought that maybe, I had that happen one time. I had a coworker who had to find a roommate online. She did. They moved in together. They had so much in common. It was crazy. True story. They had so much in common. They're like, where have you been? It's like, we met online. We're like best friends. We're kind of like sisters. And then they start talking about their families. And it so happened that they knew the same guy who was their dad. And apparently Dad had some kids he didn't tell the rest of the family about. It happened in Brandon. So she got an instant sister. True story. Like totally out of Hollywood. Totally. Which is kind of a cool ending to the story. But a bit of explaining to do from Dad. That all of a sudden it's like, yeah. Sorry, I wasn't born in Minnedosa, but I was born in September. Oh, now we take a step forward, now we take a step back, and now a step forward, Melanie. Anyway, nice to see you. I hope you can stick around for a little bit because we're going to talk stuffies after the break, and we're going to get into it. Also, the Powerball lottery south of the border. We're going to have some people that are going to run to Dale's. That's usually where folks in this area hit up. Dale's. The jackpot is it refuses to get one down there, and it's at $700 million U.S. That is, once again, close to the $1 billion mark. What you would do with a billion, with a B, $1 billion. You don't need it. What are you talking about? Sun is up, let's split the day. Let's go to the beach. Friday's here, start to play. Our spot at the Soggy Dollar. Beach chairs are ready. Beach bunker, feel the heat. Dance all night, move those feet. Waves crashing, music loud. Feel the vibe, join the crowd. Sun seekers, time to shine. Weekend love will be fine. It's the weekend, let's get wild, wild, wild. Party hard, feel the vibe, vibe, vibe. Sun seekers all day long, long, long. Dance the night, sing our song, our song. Games and laughs, surf the wave. No more work, time to rave. Sunset glow, colors blend. Fun won't stop, never end. Feel the rumble undertow, so slow. Beach bunker where it grows, so slow. Sun and sand, laughter, sweet, 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 sweet. Grooving down, feel the beat. The beat. It's the weekend, let's get wild, wild, wild. Party hard, feel the vibe, vibe, vibe. Sun seekers all day long, long, long. Dance the night, sing a song, yeah. Oh yeah. Games and laughs, surf the wave. No more work, time to rave. Sunset glow, colors blend. Fun won't stop, never end. Feel the rumble undertow, so slow. Beach bunker where it grows, so slow. Sun is up, let's spread the day. Oh yeah.
Friday's here, gonna start to play. Yeah. Beat bunker, feel the heat. Dance all night, move those feet. It's the weekend, let's get wild. Party hard, feel the vibe. Sun seekers all day long. Dance the night, sing a song. Yeah.
Woo! Yeah! Happy Friday. Okay, listen. Buckle up, because you're going to want to put your football helmet on. Okay, the kids don't play football. You grab a hockey helmet. Mom, this is your public service announcement courtesy of your buddy Tyler. Are you ready for this? Next to a couple of days before Christmas, this is the busiest shopping weekend of the year. Sunseekers, be prepared. If you need to wear a hockey helmet, please put one. You can lean into the shoppers this way, like this, to blast your way through all the stores. You can see it in town. Streets are getting clogged with traffic. Panic in parents' eyes. This is go-to weekend. Now you're saying, Tyler, but we still have the long weekend before back to school. I know. But you want the long weekend to kick back, drink beers, be at the cottage, spend that last weekend of family time, watch some football. So you want to get it out of the way. And that's what everybody's feeling like this weekend. So pack your patience. Pop a Lorazzi if you got one. Whatever else you need to breathe. Yoga before you go. Do your stretches. Shopping stretches. Exercise your punch arm. Your elbows up, right? Do those stretches for elbows. And just prepare for big crowds, because this is the big weekend before the kids head back to school. So certainly one of the busiest shopping weekends of the year. This way, we're all on the same page. We're all in the loop. And when it comes to Christmas, or when our kids were back to school shopping, or I had to be tasked with this stuff, my strategy was very easy: set the alarm. There's nothing like walking into the store with the manager as he's unlocking the front door of the store. Good morning. Coffee in hand. They're unlock the store. You go in there. I get the stuff. I've got my list. Boom, bang, boom. I reward myself with a nice breakfast, usually some eggs and bacon after, and it's done. Because I have done the alternative where I have, I slept in. It's Saturday, the weekend, 2 weekends before back to school. It's okay. It's only 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and everybody from every surrounding town has now come to our town. And they're thinking the same thing, and the pushing and the shoving and the lineups around the block. And, you only get arrested for public intoxication one time, and you say to yourself, I'm never doing this again. In the line at the store, I can't take this stress. I can't take it. So you've been warned. Okay. Let's talk stuffies. Quentin shared his stuffy. It's a pierogi. I shared mine earlier. Was Curious George. Your stuffy. Everyone's got one. You're either ignoring me or you're just not being forthcoming, and I don't appreciate that. I thought we were sharing on this show. Come on now, get off the bench. Let's go. Show me your stuffy. See, look at this cute little pierogi. Paul the pierogi. There it is. You can hug that at night. And we're talking stuffies is because stuffies apparently are going to talk. As if technology wasn't freaking you out enough. What was your stuffy? Did your stuffy have a name? Was it a character like My Curious George? What was your stuffy? Remember the Tamagotchi? Oh, boy. The New York Times' Amanda Hess recently got her hands on the new toy, the AI-powered stuffed animals coming for your kids. AI chatbots packaged inside cute-looking plushies. And the article reads like this: is this a viable alternative to screen time for kids? I mean, let's just cut to the chase for a second. Let's be honest. When we were young people and you're playing with your toys, your stuffy, we all dreamed that those things could talk back to us. When you're a certain age, you're like five years old and you're like having a bad day or whatever, and you're with your stuffy and you're talking to your stuffy. You only wish that could. Now the technology is here. It's going to talk to them. And this, I can't help but think this is kind of cool. As long as the AI is not creepy, as long as it doesn't get hacked, as long as it's not telling your kids weird stuff, which all could happen. I'm not pretending like it couldn't. But I'm trying to look at this from a Disney perspective. So indulge me, it's Friday. So imagine that we have lonely kids or kids that are having a tough time and now their stuffies talk to them. I mean, we might have teenagers walking around with stuffies. And I know, don't say it in chat. I know there's already the kids walking around with stuffies, but the ones that talk. Amanda goes on to say that the talking toys might keep kids away from tablets or TV screens. What they're really communicating is that the natural endpoint for children's curiosity lies in their phones. Hess reports that she did eventually let her kids play with Grem. The first one is called Grem. Oh, that's not a good sign. Isn't that short for gremlin? But only after she'd removed and hidden the voice box. They still played to it and played games with it, and then they were ready for some TV. The Grem. Wow. This is the article. Okay, I don't want to do that. I just want to show the cover. No, you won't even let me show the cover. It's behind a paywall, but I'll do it real fast. There you go. They're stuffed animals. They're also AI chatbots. And they're coming for your kids' stuffies. KDD 4380 said, I had a penguin that my grandma knitted called Percy. Aw. Percy is packed away, so no picture to share. That's okay. I could imagine Percy hanging out with my buddy Curious George. See, not everybody is as confident as you, KDD 4380. I'm 52 years old. I know I'm my stuffy and Quentin's pierogi and could be a teddy bear. Oh. The stuffies. So anyway, that's something to look forward to. AI coming for your teddy bear. But folks, they were stuffy heavy at the start of the show. Now not so much. Okay, so let's get your blood pressure up. Maybe. I don't know. Have you ever been to Cracker Barrel? It is an American chain restaurant that is famous for its biscuits and gravy and roasted chicken and corn on the cob and just the real food that is high in calorie, usually like macaroni and cheese, comfort foods. It's the comfort food restaurant, Cracker Barrel. Now, I believe we don't have any Cracker Barrels in Canada. I may have to ask AI. Forgive me. Do we have Cracker Barrel in Canada? Now, like many companies, they've made change. And when companies change, it angers customers. Cracker Barrel does not have any locations in Canada. Their restaurants are only in the U.S., in the South and the Midwest. I'm in Brandon, Manitoba. Where is the one closest to me? Oh, Cindy found, she had to go searching. Oh my gosh. Look at this old stuffy. Oh, what an adorable picture that is. Oh, that is an old picture and some wicked fashion going on there. Cindy's in the middle with her dog. Okay, so maybe we don't want these stuffies to talk. Why is everything so scary back then? Why is everything from the past? Like, all we need is the music to go along with this. It's like, judge, dun. They were a nice family. A family that liked stuffies. And one day, the stuffy talked. I'm going to take you all out. I'm going to take you all out. I'm going to pee in your chicken soup and you're all going to die. And that is kind of scary. My kids say that. It's like, why is everything from the 70s spooky? I don't know. Put Lawrence Welk on and it freaks them out. Oh, my God. This is like, turn the volume off and put scary music. This is like from a horror movie. I don't know. That's what we did. We lived in the 70s. Was it a scary time? I don't remember. I was roughly that age as well. That's adorable. That's great. That's a great picture. Thank you for sharing. Okay, we had some stuffies there. So back to Cracker Barrel. I want to know where the closest one is to us. Where is the closest one? Closest Cracker Barrel location. And think about that. Anytime a store or restaurant changed and ticked you off, it's like they made change and I didn't like it. You eventually get used to it. That's telling me the history about it, and I don't want that. I want yes, you have to go to the U.S. I know that. I understand. And then it's giving me alternatives. Well, if you want that kind of food in your town, here's what. No. I want to know geographically. Oh my God, you got to go far. If you're going to visit Cracker Barrel and you live in our neck of the woods, you have to go to Ottawa, Illinois. 1,400 kilometers. It is the closest Cracker Barrel. Wow. KDD 4380 says, I think Bismarck had one when I was there 10 years ago. And I'm disappointed. I agree with you. I thought that was also true, that North Dakota had a Cracker Barrel. I am just going to absolutely make sure. AI does make mistakes. We know that now. So nothing in North Dakota or Minnesota? I'm surprised Minnesota doesn't have one. But it's Southern cooking, man. It's like biscuits and gravy. Oh, see, we busted AI. You are correct, KDD 4380. Thank you. Forgive me, I have made a mistake. The closest Cracker Barrel is in Bismarck, North Dakota. Approximately 1,400 kilometers south of Brandon, which again is an error. That's wrong. ChatGPT, you're off your game today. Oh, I know it's the weekend, but come on. Seriously. 2 mistakes in one. So take it for what it's worth. Be careful with ChatGPT. She's still not perfect. Anyway, now it's saying there is one in Bismarck. Located on Grandview Lane near I-95 and the Divide Avenue intersection. And they even included a picture. And that's what's going on here. And I got more on that coming up. This is the inside of a Cracker Barrel. We have a restaurant / store in our community called Crow's General Store. Isn't it called Crow's General Store? People love this place. And it's not all that new. It's like within, the last 10 years or so. And Crow's General Store is popular because it has a ton of this is the front of it, and it's beautiful. People go out there to take pictures and go out to have ice cream. They have an ice cream shop in there. So really, we don't have a Cracker Barrel, but this is the vibe. This is when can you imagine going to a place like this that we have in our town and having biscuits and gravy and bacon and eggs, and they're calling you sir and ma'am when you walk in the door. It's like stepping back in time. And people love nostalgia. And not to mention the antiques. And all of the Cracker Barrel restaurants, as I understand it, were decorated with authentic antiques that were native to the local area. So things like this cart, for example. Now, this is local again. This is in Brandon, and this is the Crow's General Store. Some of the cool artifacts that they've got and antiques. But at Cracker Barrel, it's not on the outside only. It's on the inside, too. So you're surrounded by those types of antiques, and not to mention the smell. Can you just smell it like biscuits, gravy, coffee brewing, bacon and eggs, sausage? I mean, we're not talking about a low-calorie experience here. 99 Steelman says there's one south of Minneapolis. So I'm really curious to know if you have eaten there, because they've made change, and the change is not being well received. In fact, it dominated the internet yesterday. We'll have more on that in just a second. Here's a classic commercial, 1999 for Cracker Barrel Restaurant.
Grandma's country fried steak was legendary. My aunt made this meatloaf.
Mom's biscuits.
Made the whole house smell good.
At Cracker Barrel Old Country Store, you'll find the country recipes you remember and some new versions of old favorites, like our new 3-meat and cheese macaroni bake, loaded with smoked sausage, ham, grilled chicken, and 3 kinds of cheese. Just $6.39, only at Cracker Barrel. The country's right down the road at Cracker Barrel Old Country Store.
Oh, you had me at 3 kinds of cheese. We're going to give you mac and cheese triple baked with potato chips on it, and then we're going to throw some cheese and some bacon, and then we're going to roll it in some flour, and then we're going to deep fry it, and then we're going to give it to you, and it comes complete with some paddles in case you keel over while you're having your food. Oh, this is so good. I'm going, pshing. I mean, it's high-calorie, delicious comfort food at the Cracker Barrel. So what has happened that America is on the verge of civil war? Of all the things that are going on down there, yesterday's changes at Cracker Barrel have pissed off millions of people. What did they do? Apparently, they changed the logo. Sorry? They changed the logo. So what's the change? This is what it's looking like. Cracker Barrel Old Country Store, and the new logo is on the right. This is big news because they have had the same logo since 1977. Okay, so this is like, what was the latest? Walmart changed their logo. And it went from like a big W that was blue to a smaller W as blue. It's like, I can't even tell the difference. Like, so what are we looking at here? This can't just be all of it. The old man leaning against the barrel is gone. It still says Cracker Barrel. I guess, did the food change? Did the interior change? Or do we just hate change? How did they ruin this? More on that coming up in a second. Best deal on dinner is at Tim Hortons. Oh, boy, $8.99 between 5 and 11. Make sure you visit Tim Hortons and get some good food in you at a very affordable price. You're running around doing back-to-school shopping. All of a sudden, dinner hours come. Kids are hungry. They need some food. Budgets are obviously stretched, and so that enter the $8.99 dinner deal at Tim Hortons. Now, you can get it between 5 and 11 p.m. each night. You get a main, you get a side, and you get a beverage, all for $8.99. Feed the family with a flatbread pizza or Supreme Stack or Classic Wrap, and you can do that at 10 area locations for Tim Hortons to serve you best. Brandon, Verdon, Neepawa, Dauphin, and Moosomin. Murray Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC Certified Service Express was over there yesterday. They're busy with oil changes. Again, fall is coming. People are starting to think about winter tires, winterizing their vehicles. If you need any of that stuff, make it Murray Certified Service Express, 1500 Richmond Avenue in Brandon. And at Auto Fashion, if you're in the Portage area or Notre Dame de Lord and got some of that hail yesterday, or know of somebody that did get touched by hail this week, because Manitoba did get hail. Thankfully, it wasn't in the Brandon region, but it did get to the east. Remember my friends at Auto Fashion. They are experts when it comes to hail. MPI and SGI accredited, 100% locally owned and operated, family-owned business. They also do window tinting and detailing, everything you could ever need for your vehicle at 255 17th Street North behind Lee's Buffet and Best West Pet Foods. What have they done to Cracker Barrel? What have they done to Cracker Barrel? Apparently they've gotten rid of some of the antiques as well. Oh no, that I don't like. Because we were looking at the Crow's General Store there, and people like the antiques. Maybe it's not the logo, maybe it's the antiques. And are they changing the menu at all? People are just not happy about this. They interviewed some folks in Florida. Oh boy, Florida is a pretty conservative state. I would think that people are not going to be open to change in Florida. Oh. Joseph Crawford. Who's this guy?
Bought clothes and jeans.
You from our heritage. It takes away from our heritage. When you're 81 years old, you kind of remember the way the place started, and this is taken away from it. It's the old things that the country was founded on, the honesty, the truthfulness, your word meaning something seems to be forgotten.
Not a big fan.
No, I think they should stick with tradition and the country marketing of going to get chicken and dumplings and biscuits, and to me that is Cracker Barrel old country style.
Yes, I think the original should stick and stay, because that's what people came for, was the original, and that kind of genre of it, like it's
well, what are they moving to? Like what?
They need to stay
like healthy
Just
wraps.
Like American Eagle. I went into American Eagle last week, me and my son, and bought clothes and jeans and everything else. And unfortunately, fortunately, I guess, for different companies, when they decide to do their own marketing, it could backfire, just like this is happening. And I'm sure a lot more people will not go to Cracker Barrel if they make this decision.
Yeah, I think Cracker Barrel's fixing to Bud Light themselves. Honestly.
There you go.
They're Bud Lighting themselves.
It's different, but I get it. Trying
What?
to modernize to the new 2025 world, but
Yeah.
it does do away with some of the old schoolness that everybody was used to going to them. And I want to find old school candy and different items while traveling, and it just seemed to have that old type of atmosphere.
I like the logo. It is what it is. Hometown cooking, hometown environment, country living, country food.
She looks like she has something in her coffee.
It's not my country food, but it's close. They're shooting a dead horse. I mean, I think that the logo is fine. Why are they reinventing the wheel?
I think it's different, than it has been for sure. I think the old logo is kind of what I grew up with. I remember going on road trips and just stopping at that. And I actually went here a lot as a kid. I haven't been here recently, but...
Well, and I think that's the point. The new CEO is trying to get a new generation into Cracker Barrel. I get it. They have to change their marketing. They have to change the way things look. I am really desperate to see the inside of the new Cracker Barrel, though. I want to see. I love the old style. I love those antiques. I'm not going to lie. And really, the secret is the food. But if they start to add in like wraps and stuff like that, here's the CEO on Good Morning America. So there's. Okay, see you all next time. Okay, is this new? Is this... Oh, see, that looks okay. Is this new or is this old? Oh, it is new. It's newer. Oh, it's all cleaned up. It's all sanitized. It looks like the inside of a Perkins. And I think that this new CEO is getting hammered online. Absolutely hammered online. What do you think's going on here? Has a company ever made a serious change, a big change that has angered you, and you've said, that's it, I'm not going back? Or did you get used to it, or were you frustrated? Oh, I think that's delightful. I think that the old country store feel to it is so awesome. And if you're going to change it, I find that a lot of the restaurants, you know who was really big on that was McDonald's. You know, McDonald's back in the 70s, if you Google pictures of McDonald's in the 70s and 80s, it looks like the restaurant jumped out of a cartoon on a Saturday morning. And now it looks like an accountant's office. Or is it just me? Or is this what young people want? To eat at the accountant's office. I want to have fun when I eat. I don't know. Or are any of us going out to sit downs anymore anyway? Who knows? Anyway, that's burning up the internet, and it's still incredibly divisive today. A lot of people, and of course, they're saying, well, it's the mega people who don't want change. Everything goes political. I think that, you know, if companies just got to be careful. If they do too much change, doesn't matter if they're what the political stripes are. If you make too much change too fast, you're going to leave some customers behind, and that may be bad for business. Or, I don't know, sometimes change is needed. But I find that if the whole hubbubaloo is just about the logo, there's not much to see here. The guy at the barrel probably needed to retire anyway. He needed to have a rest. Okay, coming up in hour 2 of the show, in hour 2, pizza experts share the number one best way to reheat leftover pizza, and it's not the air fryer. Dun dun dun. The airline introducing 3-course meals again, and we're going to talk about America's oldest hamburger chain. Have you eaten here? It's another group that we don't have in Canada, but very popular hamburgers. You thought it was the one with the big M. Hey, and why not the air fryer? Oh, we have to find out. Hour 2 of the show. We have to say farewell and happy weekend. Oh, and the keyboard too. Farewell, happy weekend to our friends on YouTube and Facebook and X and so on. Have a good weekend, you guys. Good luck with that back-to-school shopping, okay? Easy does it. We'll see you on Monday. Otherwise, we'll see you over on Twitch in a couple of seconds here after the beach break, okay? Because it's time for VIP hour for our Twitch friends. Twitch.tv/Tyler Glen Show. You can also lurk through the website at TylerGlenShow.com. Have a great weekend, guys.